Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Here we go. And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together, but that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one is a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here. And James Wiseman, remember, the number 2 pick in the 2020 draft, a top prospect coming in.
Powell outside. Pass to Anthony. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Wiseman with a limited college stint. Might be the reason he went to number 2 on draft day.
And I think we got to show a little bit of patience with Wiseman having a truncated first season and then learning the NBA game after very little college experience. This is a 7-footer who can glide across the court, can finish at the rim, and is a great rim protector on defense. His game's coming.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Wade, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reddish for 3.
Melo using all of his length to stretch that one out there. Good job contesting that shot.
And here's Wiseman, pounded by Westbrook. To the left wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Here's Westbrook. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, you're not going to hold Russell Westbrook back when he gets to the inside. He fights for that shot.
And here's Miami. Outside Paul. Powell with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Paul. And there's another one for the Heat.
Their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybees.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Barrett. Here he goes. Now here's Westbrook. And the shot goes. Westbrook's gotten a second bucket on the night.
And this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Charlotte trailing. To the middle. Here's Wade. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Personal foul and the third team foul.
1:16 left in the first. Here's Wade. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
And the Hornets with possession here, following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Reddish. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. 5 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Paul. And there's a pick. And he drives in. Here's McGrady. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Pass to McGrady. And again, Miami with a triple.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Left side Barrett. Lets it go from deep. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Back to Adams. And it's Adams with the finish.
Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
Here's Wade, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Team substitution.
Cousins with the screen to the inside.
Wow, how about that from the big man, showing a little something special. Tremendous at getting up off the ground and finishing with style.
Nance the screen to the wing, right side. Here's McGrady. No good from outside. Right side, Payton. Kicks it out to Westbrook. With the drive. And Westbrook slams it home.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming. Still can't stop it.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Nance for three. Rebounded by Cousins.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's McGrady. He's got 7. Oh, he tried to double clutch on that dunk and couldn't get it down. Right wing. Here's Westbrook. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Westbrook's got 12.
Russell right now just dominating the game offensively.
Call. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year and their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
So both teams changing it up here.
All right. Look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud on the floor, your Honeybees. Yeah, but my hand fans, your...
That's good from Paul. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position. Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Knocks it down from distance. Barrett's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Paul. The kick out to Nance. Powell outside. Down low. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
And that one's good. Oh.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Left side, Paul. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. And they get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nance. The three, Barrett. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Gary Payton the second.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Second team foul. Miami calls timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Left in the first half.
Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Left side, Payton. Pass to Wade. Now Cousins. Here's Wade. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's McGrady. Deflects the pass. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Inside, just 5 to shoot, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Launches a 3. Oh, no good. Here's McGrady. Adams a screen. It could go, and that's not gonna go. And so a close game as we wrap up. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Miami trailing. Outside Paul. And he dunks it down.
Well, you play pick and roll offense, you've got the perfect point guard in Paul. That's a lot of P's.
Here's Wade. Got a hand on it. Fast break Miami. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 7 points.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Pass to Wade. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Heat with the lead. There's a screen. Here's McGrady. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Heat, Tracy McGrady. At the line.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Barrett. Porzingis with it to win the run. Tries yet again. It's Barrett on the wing. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, the size of Steven Adams is one thing, but persistence is another.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Hornets timeout call. Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Your Honeybee.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Kept alive. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. McGrady. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
First team foul. Timeout call for the Heat. Your Honeybee. All right, fans. That was your Honeybees. Make some noise.
Miami on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. shot to end the cold streak. Wade, that's good. 6 points for him.
As soon as Wade gets the ball that close to the basket, he's going to take advantage of weak defense and score.
Here's Paul. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Heat lead by 6. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game. Pass to McGrady. Here's Wiseman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And it's so exciting about the potential of what James Wiseman can and will do in the NBA. And you know this coaching staff has...
Yes, sir! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The kick out to Paul. Clock at 6. Pass to McGrady. That shot is off. And Charlotte going the other way now. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Westbrook. This for the tie. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Miami with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Wiseman on the attack. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. And the Hornets making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for your Hornets.
Charlotte trailing.
The second.
Down low. Here's Wade. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Left side Paul. Wiseman in the high post. Left side Paul.
Hornets foul call. Gary Payton II. That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They lead by 1. Powell sets a screen. And it's Paul off the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Nance.
Well, you like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Wade. 2 shots. Timeout, Charlotte.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
Here's McGrady. They grab their own miss.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound possession.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Heat out in front, leading by 1. We've got more. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine in the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Lookers coming to the court. Come on and get loud. Number 4, your Honeybee.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
Pass to McGrady. Cousins with the steal. Up ahead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
It's on Norman Powell.
He just has physical tools to make you go in there and foul him. Westbrook back to the line.
Miami trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That's your third personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paul. To the left side wing. Nance outside. Denied. They retain possession. Pass to Barrett. Fires the three. Nails it from 3. And the Hornets lead by 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hornets.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Pass to Cousins. Westbrook outside. Driving inside. And Westbrook slams it home.
I mean, with just how dominant he can be scoring inside and outside, to have that kind of vision, wow. A complete center.
And here's Adams. Nance for 3. And again, the Heat missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Substitution for the Hornets. First up, Porzingis. Dwayne Wade.
Now Westbrook. And then Westbrook slams it in.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
Pass to McGrady. Now here's Adams. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Wade. That one's good for 2.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Nance. Will it go? Back to Paul. Adams a screen. Paul drives in. Goes back up. Powell outside. Here's McGrady. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Paul. Guarded by Payton. Adams. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Got a piece of it. Powell with a steal. Fast break Miami. Here's McGrady. Yes! He nails it!
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And there's the screen. The drive by Westbrook. Pass to Wade. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Bull. The bank shot, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Porzingis in the post. Misses in close.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The three. Nance pulls down the board. So it's Miami now, trailing by 8. Again, the Heat misses. Left side, Payton. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. And the third team foul.
Here's Wade. 32 seconds left into the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Drawing contact is a skill, and Dwayne Wade is a master.
It's both from the stripe.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Wiseman. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's Wade. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never...
Home on. You can catch